Today is February 21, 2024. Our reflection is entitled Heeding the Call, Signs of Grace. First reading. Jonah chapter 3, verses 1 to 10. The word of the Lord came to Jonah a second time. Set out for the great city of Nineveh, and announce to it the message that I will tell you. So Jonah made ready and went to Nineveh, according to the Lord's bidding. Now Nineveh was an enormously large city. It took 3 days to go through it. Jonah began his journey through the city, and had gone but a single day's walk, announcing, 40 days more and Nineveh shall be destroyed. When the people of Nineveh believed God, they proclaimed a fast, and all of them, great and small, put on sackcloth. When the news reached the king of Nineveh, he rose from his throne, laid aside his robe, covered himself with sackcloth, and sat in the ashes. Then he had this proclaimed throughout Nineveh, by decree of the king and his nobles: neither man nor beast, neither cattle nor sheep, shall taste anything. They shall not eat, nor shall they drink water. Man and beast shall be covered with sackcloth and call loudly to God. Every man shall turn from his evil way and from the violence he has in hand. Who knows, God may relent and forgive, and withhold his blazing wrath, so that we shall not perish. When God saw by their actions how they turned from their evil way, he repented of the evil that he had threatened to do to them. He did not carry it out. Gospel. Luke chapter 11, verses 29 to 32. While still more people gathered in the crowd, Jesus said to them, "This generation is an evil generation. It seeks a sign, but no sign will be given it, except the sign of Jonah. Just as Jonah became a sign to the Ninevites, so will the Son of Man be to this generation. At the judgment the queen of the south will rise with the men of this generation, and she will condemn them, because she came from the ends of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And there is something greater than Solomon here. At the judgment the men of Nineveh will arise with this generation and condemn it, because at the preaching of Jonah they repented, and there is something greater than Jonah here." The first reading from the Book of Jonah recounts the prophet's mission to the city of Nineveh. In response to God's call, Jonah sets out to deliver a message of repentance to its inhabitants. Surprisingly, the people of Nineveh, from the greatest to the least, heed Jonah's warning and turn from their wicked ways. Their collective repentance moves God to spare the city from destruction, demonstrating the power of genuine contrition and the boundless mercy of the divine. In the Gospel according to Luke, Jesus confronts a skeptical crowd demanding a sign. He rebukes them, declaring that the only sign they will receive is the sign of Jonah. Just as Jonah was a sign to the people of Nineveh, Jesus, the greater Jonah, is a sign to all humanity. His presence heralds the coming of God's kingdom, inviting people to repentance and faith. These passages invite us to reflect on our response to God's call and the signs of grace present in our lives. Like the people of Nineveh, we are called to repentance and transformation, turning away from sin and embracing the path of righteousness. Jesus' words remind us that the greatest sign of all is the presence of Christ himself, calling us to conversion and new life. Today, I will cultivate a deeper practice of prayer in my life, seeking to align my words and petitions with God's divine purpose. I will take time to reflect on the words of the Lord's Prayer, allowing them to guide and shape my own prayers. Additionally, I will strive to speak words of encouragement, kindness, and truth, recognizing the potential they have to uplift and inspire others. By harnessing the power of words in both prayer and everyday speech, I hope to draw closer to God and bear fruit in His kingdom. If you found this video meaningful, I invite you to show your support by hitting the like, subscribe and share button, as this will help us reach more people with these reflections. Together, we can create a community that seeks wisdom and spiritual growth.